Hey guys, it's been a really long time, so I'll not waste too much time now and I'll get right into it. I'm going to do a kind of riff analysis on the breakdown from Entrapment by Meshuggah. If you haven't heard the riff before, I'd suggest you listen to this version of it here. And if you have heard it before and you're quite familiar with it, let's go on. So the riff has a really interesting structure to it, which I'm going to go into in a second. But I just want to talk about the note choice and the rhythm as well. So almost all the note choice in this riff is essentially kind of based around diminished intervals. So the first section is almost based on a diminished seventh arpeggio. And then a major seventh coming off each of those intervals. And then the last one is slightly different. So it's one fret away from where it should be, but loosely diminished seventh. And then the kind of B section of the riff is so all diminished fifths. So for me then the most interesting thing is the kind of structure and the way the different sections evolve throughout the riff. So we've discussed already, we kind of have an A section and a B section. So the first A section sounds like this. And the first B section sounds like this. So then when we get to the second, so after we play that initial A and B section, then the next A that comes along has the same four groups of three notes, but in the opposite order. So, and the next B section comes along. You guessed it, same groups of four notes, same groups of notes, but with the order of those groups reversed. Let me just check if I can play this one correctly. That was shit. That was better. Now the next A section, this time we're going to play the same kind of direction, so broadly. So we're going to be descending again, but we're going to reverse the order that the two high notes come in. So it's going to be you'll be surprised to hear that the next B section is just the same as the original. And then we finally have a really tricky one. We have section A with the groups in reverse order and the notes direction reversed. So just to recap the original. And then we reverse the direction the notes traveled. And we've also had the order of the groups reversed. And now we're finally going to have both. So then we have section B with the order reversed. And then we actually just have the original A and B sections again. So this is very like serialism in music, where you have 12 random notes, the 12 notes that are available in a random order, and then you hear them in reverse order, you hear them inverted, so where they used to go up, they now go down by the same amount, and vice versa. And then you finally hear them in retrograde inversion, so backwards and inverted. So that's what Meshuggah have kind of done here. They've got an A and a B section, and then they've put them through various permutations. So they've moved the orders of the groups around, and they've made the notes inside the groups go the opposite direction. So it's not strictly inversion or retrograde, but it's ideas based off them, and I would encourage you to steal them and use them yourselves.